Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's been a long week. So I haven't got anything loaded up for you last week. Oh, I've been so busy just sorting the garage out. It was in such a mess. But it's done, back in, and I've got Oddy in the garage. So that's great news. So what we're going to do on this today is take out this back windscreen. We need to replace the rubbers. We've got the front ones to do as well. But I wanted to start with the rear because I have a funny feeling I might have a bit of fabricating to do underneath before I can put the new rubber and the old glass back in. So yeah, without further ado, what I'll do is we'll start getting this old rubber out and see what we find. That'll be fun. Right, what I bought is a little kit. Now it's just a little kit with a couple of tools for when you're putting rubbers back in and for when you're putting the new trims in and around the windows. You also use it for taking them out as well. But I've just used that just to unpick part of the old one because they're going to be coming off, and then I'm just going to be standing knifing the rest of this off. But yeah, the kit's not too bad. You get a lot of plastics, these plastics, which are great for like using for helping the rubbers round. Say I will be using the rope install, but you know, if you have a problem and you don't want to be using a screwdriver or anything, so these are handy and it wasn't that expensive. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be using. Right, first thing is we'll carry on taking this out. Very brittle. I can hear it snapping as I'm taking it out. You know, oh, look at that. Hang on, get yourself a dirty rag. I like to stay clean. Oh, get all out. There we go. Obviously, that's just a little clip, the joining clip. Obviously, as you can see, well faded. It would have been chrome originally, not anymore. I've actually got new ones of these. I think I showed you in the previous video, and new clips and everything. Right. Right. First of all, let's remove all these rubber strips that the previous owner has put on. Obviously to seal it as best as they could have done. Yeah, so to starting to see some repairs. Right. A lot of pot riveting. Brilliant. In a way, that's not a bad thing because I've got bits of metal that I can pot rivet, clean them up, and use to actually weld in place rather than pot rivet in place. So they might be handy, yep. So, okay. All right. I've already disconnected the heated rear window screen elements. I've already unplugged both of those earlier because they were quite tight. I didn't want to break them, so I had to spend a bit of time gently jiggling them off. So they're off now anyway. So next thing to do, Stanley knife time. So I'm going to make sure I've got a nice sharp blade. So that's just all crumbling away, that. So let's start. Bits of it flying everywhere. Just so crumbled. Right. What we're trying to do is we want to break away this inner bit, so then hopefully the glass will just pop out. As you can see, glass there is now getting loose. You can just see how badly perished this seal is. Just crumbling, crumbling. I know, shouldn't pull towards yourself, I know. But I spent many years fitting carpets and flooring, so I know I'm pretty safe with a standy lathe. But if you can, pull away from yourself. Should I rephrase that? That has just crumbled away. So it was due for replacing. Right. I must apologise for all my sniffing. It's that time of year again, and I just noticed I just can't get rid of it. Long COVID? Who knows? Right. Blanket. Something so I can rest the glass on. That's it. Let's see how free it is. We don't want to do. This is toughened glass on this. Very old toughened glass. The type that will shatter into 1,000 pieces. So wherever we can, don't want to put too much pressure on it. I'll just roll it over gently. There we go. Right. So you can see all the sealant and the rubbers. Well, that's going to have to be cleaned off. And we're out. Now, okay. Right, what I'm going to do is, just bear with me. I'm going to find a safe place to put this piece of glass, because obviously I don't want that to get broken. Right. I've gone warm. It must be this cold. But the glass is there. I've just put it up there on, I don't know whether you noticed, Oddy's retro roof rack that I'm in the middle of sorting for him. Which is quite weird, because when I found it, it was in this burgundy colour, maroon, burgundy, royal red. which is very close to Oddy's original colour. And I thought, do you know what? Nice little touch that I could say that even though I'm keeping Oddy beige, at least I've got something on him. You know, it's just harked back to his original colour a little bit. So I thought that'd be a nice little touch for him. Right, it's enough of me waffling. Let's get rid of this old seal, and we can have a look at what we have and what we haven't got. Pretty much. It's very wet, which I expected it to be, because obviously the old seal, as we know, was leaking in. So all in all, good clean up there, will be fine. Might bring you in for this. Sorry for the wobble. Around all there, apart from a good clean. Apologies for my handshakes. It's pretty good. We come down there, we can see some previous repair in Oddy's original colour, so that's either a repair or part of the original, until I can have a look a bit further. Now there we've got, as I guess we would have, a little bit of rot, but again, up the side and around the top, not too bad. So to be honest, if it's just this bit here, possibly a bit in the middle, that looks pretty good. Okay, right. Yeah, it looks like these repairs, and I have to apologise to the previous owner, the ones that painted this. These repairs are pre-hit them owning it, because they've been sprayed burgundy, they've been sprayed Oddy's colour, so possibly done in the 90s at some point. So yeah, now I know they're pop riveted on the bottom edges of them, so I think I'm going to call that on this and for a little minute. What I need to do is to give this all a good clean, and have a look what I can do with these areas. I mean, they need welding. They need a couple of patches welding in, but as I say, I'm quite pleased that it's not as bad as I thought. Right, I'm going to have a quick tidy up, and then I'm going to take the boot off, and then we can have a quick look inside there. Not really worried about scratching the paint. Right, there we go. Right, I'm going to try and take this boot seal off without damaging it, really. I know I can pick another one up. There'll be a little bit of a repair there. That's minor compared to everything else. I managed to save that. Ugh. Right, let's have a good look at what we got here. Pretty much what I expected. Can you see that moving? That's mainly because of the two end bits here. No support. Is it the same here? Let's get that put down. Away. Yeah, it's part there. So I think I'm going to get these off, these repair patches that have been done, grind away, get rid of this parcel shelf, have a look how far it's gone in there. Once a patch there. Looks like it might just be the two corners. Once a bit of patch on the inside there as well. No, we're solid on this corner. That corner in the inside, on that side, wants a bit of patch. So, but the good news is the lip that the seal sits on is perfect. It is absolutely perfect. Apart from literally just this corner. So yeah. Right, I'm going to call it now definitely on this one. Now I can see what's got to be done. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to get the parcel shelf out, speakers out and everything out of the way. And then, like I say, I'm going to remove some of these repairs, not all of them, because obviously I'll need some strength there to put some strength back in. So obviously it needs a patch cutting out and welding in correctly there. Same on that edge, same on that, and on these corners, both corners, they need to be reattached so they are sitting. Get rid of all this bloody, all this wood. Silver tape, yeah. So yeah, so I'm going to do all that off camera. I'm just going to clean it all up, grind it all back, and once I've done that, then I can come back, show you where I've had to cut out, ready to put the new repairs in, and then we can get those welded in. I knew this was going to be the worst bit. I've had a quick look at the front, and I don't think I've got as a major problem as I have with this back one. So this is probably one I'm going to probably spend the most time now doing the fabricating. I'm going to have a go, but I do have a good welder on call in case I get stuck and I'm struggling a little bit, but I like to have a go first myself, see what I can do. What can I do? What worse can I do? I'm not going to make it any worse, am I? Famous last words. Right, that's all, folks. I'll leave that for this one on part one of this, doing the windscreens seals. So I'll try and get the next one as quick as possible for you, or the next one on the state of this, where we are at repair. And I'll see you on the next one.